the unmistakable New York skyline to the east. And we are across the river on the Jersey side at MetLife Stadium in East Rutherford. Tonight on Sunday Night Primetime, it's the Dallas Cowboys and the New York Giants on Sunday Night Primetime.
To kick off for the Cowboys.
We welcome you, Mike Tirico, alongside Greg Olson, the kicker, Brandon Aubrey. Set for the start. Off we go on Sunday Night Football. The drive begins at the 20. Here's 1st and 10.
Take 19, check, go street. Check smash, check go.
They'll run, and this is Cam Scatterboo. Brought down at the 21, a gain of 1.
At the 21-yard line. A gain of a yard. Brings up 2nd and 9.
Here's 2nd and 9. Operating from the gun, it's Dart. Hit as he throws, and it is incomplete. Just couldn't deliver that one the way he wanted to. Not really sure if there was much there anyways. We do know it'll be 3rd down.
They got there in a hurry, didn't they, Mike? I mean, luckily for him, he saw that free rusher coming and at the very least was able to get that ball out to prevent the sack.
Got to get it to the 30. Here comes 3rd down. Out of the gun, here comes Dart. And on 3rd down, that ball incomplete.
And this passing game continues to come up short these last couple plays. That's 2 consecutive incompletions in a row. Now they're staring 4th down right in the face.
So the drive stalls out, and here's the Aussie, Mitch Wishnowsky, to punt. Deep to return, Kadarius Toney. This fielded inside the 35. And he'll get a few yards back here on the return before being forced out of bounds. Now a 1st and 10 from the 38-yard line.
Yeah, here we go.
Room to run past midfield. And he will score. Touchdown, Dallas. That his first touchdown of the new year. Brandon Aubrey now for the extra point. He gets it to go. The Cowboys will race out to a quick 7-0 edge. So now, after the touchdown, out is Aubrey to kick this one away. On the return, it is Tyrone Tracy. And this will work out quite well. He'll get it all the way out to the 30-yard line.
1st and 10 at their own 30-yard line.
start this on the ground with Scatterbull. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage, and that's it.
1 yard gain. Brings up 2nd and 9.
From the 31, here's 2nd down and 9.
Set up. Hawk 70. Hawk 70. Let's go.
A play fake. Now Dart. That one pinballs around, but it is incomplete.
They've got to find a way to free him up, and whether that's moving him around the formation or using some pre-snap motion to get him better looks. But right now, it's been a lot of double coverage. It's been a lot of tight windows, and if they're going to have more success today on the offensive side of the ball, especially in the passing game, this offensive play caller needs to be more creative freeing him up.
3rd down and 9.
Pumps up the helmet. Here we go. Here we go. Let's go now. 70 Lions.
Open man, right side. He's got it. A gain there of 15. That's good for a Giants 1st down.
These 3rd down conversions are just so important, Mike. Everybody stresses we want to possess the ball, give our offense as much opportunity to end as many drives as we can, scoring points. So if you want to stay on the field, you better be good on 3rd down.
A fresh set of downs to work with. It is 1st down and 10.
18 Cardinal. 18 Cardinal. 18 Pioneer. Hut, hut.
On play action, it is Dart. Our 1st down throw there is incomplete.
Well defended there. The quarterback's trying to attack this defense outside the end, so give a lot of credit to this secondary. They were all on the same page, and the ball falls incomplete.
2nd and 10.
19. 60 Eagles. 60 Eagles. 70 Timberwolves. Check go.
On the play fake, here's Dart. To the right side in the hands of Rice. And they're going to work this down inside the 45.
It's a gain of 14
A pickup of 14 on that one. 1st down, Giants.
Really nice job there, Mike. I mean, he sees the blitz coming and just gets the ball out of his hands. Understand where your outlets are. It results in an easy pitch and catch and move the chains.
Here we go. Second. 19 Tiger. 19 Tiger. 60 Eagles. 19 Lions.
To the air again goes Dart. He'll be hit as he throws, and that one will wind up incomplete. Could not step into the throw that time. It'll bring up 2nd down.
I think he knew in the back of his head, Mike, he had to get rid of this ball a little sooner than he would have liked. And with that pressure getting there in a hurry, it just ends up being a wasted down.
He'll try again here. 2nd and 10.
Go street. Buffalo 18.
Throwing again, Dart. Trying to fit in the slant, and it was intercepted. And the Cowboys are going to get the football at their own 40.
And while the defender is going to get credit for the pick, Mike, I think he needs to go up on the sideline and thank his pass rush because they forced that bad throw. That is the perfect example of when the front pass rush and the back end coverage work together. Man, that was big-time ball.
They'll come up 1st and 10 at the 40. Now Prescott. They try to set up the screen, but this one doomed from the start. It's incomplete.
So one of the elements of a good screen game is the quarterback having the timing in his head to know, I want to hold the ball long enough to get the rush to commit to me, to set up the blocking and set up the back behind them. but I also can't hold it on forever because then I don't have an opportunity to deliver the ball. So it was really more of the latter here where he's trying to hold on as long as he can. The pressure just gets to him a little too fast, and the ball falls incomplete.
Second down, Prescott. That one is caught by the rookie from Oregon. A gain of 21 on that pass play. That's good for a Dallas first down.
And while it ultimately worked out for him this time, Mike, this is not a throw he wants to make a habit of because that was risky. When he threw it, I thought that ball was being picked. I think he got away with one here, results in a big pickup, and get a fresh set of downs.
They'll come up here, 1st and 10.
Yeah, here we go. Right to the line. Here we go, 46, 46. 26.
A shotgun snap for Prescott. This one broken up. It's incomplete. The defender right there with him. It brings up second down.
He's usually such a reliable target in the passing game, Mike. We just don't see him struggle to come down with catches like that all too often. And when you're one of the go-to guys on your team, I know the hit's coming, but guess what? It feels a lot better after you take that hit after a catch than it does after a drop.
We'll try again. It's 2nd and 10.
Here we go. Here we go, 46. 26.
To the air again. Prescott. That's complete to his big tight end, Dallas Goedert. And they'll work this close to a first down, maybe just a tad short. They'll look to pick this up, 3rd and a yard.
Yeah! We're going to 50. Everybody, kill. 26.
Prescott again. That's caught. Left side. It's complete. We'll get a stoppage here. There is an injured Cowboy. And as the medical staff looks him over, we'll step aside. They're at the 17-yard line now for 1st and 10.
Here we go. 26.
On the play fake, Dak. Oh, he couldn't set his feet, but he completes it anyway. And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on first down.
A bit of a quick hitter here, and what you're hoping for, Mike, is that the defense can't react quickly enough because the ball's coming out so hot, but they knew it was coming, and they end up holding them to just a short gain.
They'll come up now for 2nd down and 4.
Yeah! Here we go. Kill. 26.
On play action, here's Dak. Very quick throw there, but not on the same page with his target. That's incomplete.
They couldn't quite connect there on that short pass, Mike, and I just think it's worth reminding everyone how different the concepts are down here in the red zone than what the rest of the game plan calls for in the normal part of the field.
And now the Cowboys going to take a timeout and talk things over before 3rd down.
Yeah, here we go. 46.
They'll throw again. Dak. This is caught at the 2. And he's going to have the first down. They convert on third, and it sets up a 1st and goal.
This quarterback has a reputation for being one of the faster quarterbacks in the league, but what I loved here is, yes, he used his legs, but he remained a passer for as long as he could, and leads to a nice pickup.
Go with their fullback trying to get it. And he barrels his way into the end zone. Touchdown, Cowboys. They're out there to block most of the time, but Greg, great reward for the fullback to carry it in for the touchdown.
Not every team in the league even carries a fullback, but man, if you have one on your roster, Mike, not many better places to use him than down here on the goal line.
So now, after the touchdown, out is Aubrey to kick this one away. Tracy now to return it. Get across the 20, mark him at the 22-yard line.
The Giants take over 1st and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
Got it. Ready? Cougar knife. 60 Bison. 60 Bison. Hut, hut.
The drive will begin with a run by Scatterboot. And that's the way you want to run it on 1st down. A gain of 7.
Brought down at the 30-yard line. It's a gain of 8. Brings up 2nd and 2.
Ball on the 30 now. Here's 2nd and a couple.
Ready? Hawk 70. Hawk 70. Let's go.
Here's Dart. Work in the middle of the field, but that is incomplete. Malik Neighbors, the intended receiver. And 3rd down coming up.
And when you look down the field, Mike, there's just really nobody creating any real separation, and instead he tries to give one of his guys a 50-50 contested catch opportunity, but with the coverage as tight as it was, it just falls incomplete.
Here's 3rd and 2. That's a timeout for Dallas. It's their 2nd. We'll talk things over before 3rd down.
On the set. Go! 70 Timberwolves. Cougar 19.
They'll try to run for it with Scatterboot. Give them 14 on that one. That's good for a Giants 1st down.
There's a big conversation going on right now around the NFL about what is the true value of having a run game. And I've always thought it comes down to being good at 3 situations. Can you run the ball in the 4th quarter with a lead? How well can you run the ball on the goal line? And then in this case, how well can you run the ball in short yardage situations?
To throw, it's Dart on 1st and 10. Working the right side, taken in by Rice. And they bring him down there, but it is inside the 10. It is going to be 1st and goal. A big play for the Giants. It's a gain of 49.
If you want to score points at a high level in the NFL, you have to generate explosive plays. And after that big chunk pass play, they find themselves now down there in the red zone, and this is where you have to finish drives.
Panthers Warriors 70.
Throwing is Dart. That's hauled in at the 2. And he'll take it on in. Malik Neighbors. Touchdown, New York.
That was a big-time answer by this offense, and they really needed it. I mean, this game, it looked like it was starting to get away, didn't it, Mike? I mean, now it's up to their defense. Can they get a stop of their own so they can get their offense back out there, get the ball back, and try to build off this last drive?
The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. The return team going to let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback.
35-yard line.
From the 35, it's 1st and 10.
Yeah, here we go. We're going to 53. 26.
Play fake. Prescott. Flush to his right. Escaping the danger, throwing and completing. And he's taken down inside the opponent's 35. A big play for the Cowboys. It's a gain of 34.
The biggest correlation between scoring points in the NFL is your ability to generate explosive plays. And oftentimes, the best explosive plays in the passing game happen when the quarterback is outside the pocket. And great example of it here.
They converge on him quickly. They'll only get a couple. Javon Holland up to make the tackle.
A gain of 2 brings up 2nd and 8 at the Giants' 29-yard line.
So we are through one here on Sunday Night Primetime. 14-7 is our score. We're back to upstate New York in just a moment. On to the second quarter. Cowboys possess the football from the 29. Here's 2nd and 8 as we are ready to get back underway. Back to the ground. He'll get it again. And they'll finally run him down, but he takes it inside the 10-yard line. They've got it. It'll be 1st and goal after a pickup of 21.
Sometimes all it takes is that one key block to spring this back. He's just so good in open space. And, man, that was a heck of a run, and it sets up 1st and goal.
Now Prescott going to make the read and keep it himself. And that play going nowhere. The defense all over that one. They'll bring him down for a big loss.
A loss was definitely not something they had accounted or budgeted for in this spot. And now, I think it really limits what do you feel comfortable dialing up here on 2nd and goal.
Going in the wrong direction. Now 2nd and goal from the 12.
Yeah, here we go.
From the shotgun, it's Dak. That'll be intercepted. Picked off by Javon Holland. And the Giants are going to take possession here at their own 16-yard line.
I'm not going to sit here, Mike, and say there's ever a good time to throw a red zone interception. But in this case, it's the first half. You have the rest of the game to get yourself back down here in the red zone and make up for that miscue. Because next time they get down here, they got to be a lot more careful when they decide to air it out.
Here's Scatterboo, and he'll get nothing here. Back to the line of scrimmage, and that's all.
17-yard line. A gain of a yard brings up 2nd and 9.
Ready up.
It is 2nd and 9.
Let's go. 60 Bison. 60 Bison.
Operating from the gun, it's Dart. That's caught, and it's Cam Scalaboo. And a good one here. He'll be marked down. Has the 25-yard line. A gain of 11 on that one. First down, Giants.
Trap 60. Trap 60. Set the knee. 60 Eagles. 60 Eagles.
Out of the gun, here comes Dart. He'll look deep here for Neighbors. That's hard. And he's going to be brought down inside the 15. A big-time play out of the G-Men. 59 yards.
And it's hardly an exaggeration when I say, Mike, that he's probably one of the most difficult individual assignments in the entire league. It's like playing football against that really good kid in your neighborhood. He's just hard to cover, and plays like this, it just shows how special he can be.
Cock 70.
Here's Dart on 1st and 10. Right back to Neighbors. He's got it again. They'll get about 4 here as he is taken down.
So they have these rules for the receivers, Mike. They call them green grass rules, and the idea is if you're running across the field and you're looking at the quarterback, you're going to stay on the run. If you're not looking at the quarterback, that tells him, I'm going to sit in this soft zone. I'm going to what they call punch and pivot and stop. And that tells the quarterback to put the ball on your chest. That nonverbal communication between the receiver and the quarterback, recognizing when you're open, stay open, that's the stuff that makes a lot of these offenses so difficult to defend.
He's got his big tight end. Touchdown, New York. And hold on to that football, young man. That's a keeper. His first NFL touchdown. Now, the extra point. The kick is good. And the Giants will tie things up. We are all even at 14. We are all square. 14 apiece the score as this one's away. This will be returned from the 6. He'll get this past the 20 before he's brought down shy of the 25-yard line. Operating from their own 23, they'll begin 1st and 10. Hill brought in motion. Dak going to throw it here on 1st down. He's got a man. It's CeeDee Lamb. And he's got this up close to the 35-yard line. That one good for a dozen. And a very quick 1st down.
We've really seen both teams have a lot of success moving the ball throughout this entire first half, and Just seems this possession is going to be more of the same as they start this drive.
From the 34 now, it's 1st and 10. Operating from the gun, here's Dak. His throw on 1st down is going to be incomplete.
He decides to go with this safe throw and throws it well short of the sticks. And at this level, Mike, you just can't miss layups like that.
Now Gibbs on the ground, and he'll manage to work this forward to the 37. Dayon Henley there on the tackle.
7-yard line. A 2-yard pickup makes it 3rd and 8.
We're going to try to pick this up on 3rd and 8.
Yeah, there we go. I think.
Hill brought in motion. On 3rd down, Prescott. That's taken in right side by Goddard. And great determination as he gets forward and picks up the 1st down.
And this is what can happen when you're so worried about protecting the sticks, Mike. You force them to throw the ball underneath, but then you've got to be able to rally the ball and tackle. But they weren't able to do it before he gets the line to gain, and he ends up picking up the 1st down anyway.
From the shotgun, it's a give up the middle. Trying to avoid tacklers, and the ball is out. And the Giants come up with it.
So the fact that the defense just continues to pursue to the ball. Every defense focuses on get as many hats to the ball carrier as possible, because if the guy in front of you, he misses the tackle or he falls down, you have to be there to make up for it. And the pursuit to the ball is not only how they're able to get him down, it's ultimately how they're able to take the ball away.
19 Tiger, 19 Tiger.
Off the bootleg, here is Dart. He'll get that out to Scatterboot. And he'll get about 8 on that one. Most of it coming after the catch. It's 2nd down.
Brings up 2nd and 2.
Great example of 1st down efficiency. You don't always have to go for the big play, but put yourself in a friendly 2nd down. Now you have equal opportunity to both run and pass.
From the 44-yard line, here's 2nd down and 2.
Here we go. Hawk 70, Hawk 70.
Here's a handoff to Scatterboot. And not much there. He's back to the original line. No gain on that one. Third down and 3.
Take a play. 60 Eagles, 60 Eagles. Cup 19, Cup 19. Take go.
Now Dart. And that is incomplete.
I think he predetermined that 3rd down throw, and even though the coverage was tight, he still tried to fit the ball in there anyway, and it ended up falling incomplete. I think if he goes through his progressions and has a little bit more trust in his protection, I think there's an easier throw to make out there.
The Giants field goal unit out on the field. They'll spot this at their own 48, meaning this is a 62-yard attempt. And the Giants here will use the first of their timeouts as they'll discuss what's to come as fourth down's looming.
Let's go. Striking, 18. 18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal.
They'll go. It's Scannaboo. Oh, he's hit behind the line, and the ball is out. And the Cowboys are going to come away with the football.
Not that it's much of a consolation, but either way, Mike, that's going to result in a turnover. Going for it on fourth down, he's clearly stopped short of the sticks. In this case, might be trying to make something out of nothing there to keep that play alive. But great job here by the defense coming away with the stop. And now we'll see if the offense can come on the field to take advantage of it.
On 1st and 10, Prescott. He'll go right and find his running back. And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on 1st down.
A 7-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 3 at the 45-yard line.
Here's a 2nd and 3 forthcoming. They'll turn and hand this one off. Has some room inside the 30. And he will finally be taken down at the Giants' 9-yard line. A big play for the Cowboys. 36 yards. So the big play changes the complexion of things. It's 1st and goal now from just inside the 10-yard line. A shotgun snap for Prescott. That is caught by the tight end, Luke Musgrave. Touchdown, Dallas. Greg, it's the quarterback's best friend, and you were that guy for a lot of years. The tight end in a tight area with man coverage.
Yeah, and it's really twofold, Mike, right? First and foremost, we see so many of these tight ends around the league that now have gotten to the point where one-on-one matchups, that's advantage offense. But then even in the cases they don't create great separation, Mike, it's their size, their catch radius. It's such a friendly target for the quarterback that when things get tight in the red zone, they look to the tight end.
And he'll be out of bounds on the return. And the drive will begin there.
At their own 33-yard line.
Quickly out wide for Kirk. And he can't get away. They rally to the football defensively. Bring him down for no gain.
And 10 at the 33-yard line.
To the air on 2nd down. Dart. Throw left side. Taken in by Kirk. Now a timeout. Giants. That is their 2nd. As that'll stop the clock with 12 seconds to go in this first half. It's 3rd and 4.
Here we go. 60 by 6.
Looking to throw. It's darted. Now a screen set up for Tracy. And the offense will elect to burn a timeout. 5 seconds remaining in this second quarter.
Of 14 yards. And the Giants first down. 1st and 10 at the 47-yard line.
Ready.
1st and 10.
Come on. Tracking 60. Bronco 80.
To the air once more is Dart. He's going to be taken down at about the 30. So we reach the intermission in what has been an entertaining one to this point. Back with the second half in just a moment. Pretty interesting first half. We'll see if any strategy changes for the next 30 minutes or more as this second half gets underway. And a decent return there. He'll get this up just shy of the 30.
The Cowboys take over 1st and 10 at their own 29-yard line.
Here's a run to begin this 3rd quarter. And he works his way through an opening. Up past the 35. Nice run for 8 on that one.
It's a gain of 9. Brings up 2nd and a yard.
From the 38 now, here's 2nd down and a yard. On the play fake, Dak. Just trying to avoid the rush there. He's hit as he threw, and the pass is incomplete.
And once he got his head around, he realized he was in danger. I mean, luckily, he was able to get rid of that ball before it turned into a negative play.
It's going to be 3rd. They need 1. We'll try to run for it with Harris. That's going to be pretty close. Looked at first glance that he had it in. He does. 1st down.
Actually, a really nice play there defensively, Mike. And initially, I thought that penetration was going to bring him down in the backfield and bring up 4th down. But somehow, nice job by the back, angling his way forward. And I think he's going to get this 1st down by about the length of the football.
They'll come up 1st and 10 at the 40. Blown back in the backfield. He'll get the carry here. And a good job following his blockers. A gain of 7. It'll be 2nd down.
It's a gain of 8. Brings up 2nd and 2.
They'll stick with him again. And that should be enough. He works his way forward to pick up a 1st down.
This is a situation that play callers love to be in, Mike. They have all their options on the table. Second and short, play action pass, you can run. In this case, they choose to keep it on the ground, play it safe, pick up the first down.
A fresh set of downs to work with. It is first down and 10.
Yeah, here we go. 26.
Back to throw is Prescott. That's to the right side. Caught by God. And they'll take this down inside the 35.
It's a gain of
18 yards. It's on the pickup there. First down, Cowboys.
Oftentimes in the NFL, Mike, blitzing a good quarterback can kind of be feast or famine, because what you do is you actually speed up their process of identifying the open target. So in this case, it's an underneath safety outlet, but the reason he went there so fast is because he was triggered to that target from the blitz.
Out of the gun, here's a run up the gut, and he'll only be able to muster a couple of yards. Abdul Carter there to bring him down.
It's a pickup of 3. Brings up second and 7.
Second down, they need 7.
Yeah, here we go. I take 26.
Prescott now. They'll look to set up the screen here. And that one's not fooling anyone. They were on that screen from the start, and a loss of yards on the play.
And it's third
The best defenders can just sense when a screen is coming. They can tell the body language of the offensive lineman's pass set. They can tell on the drop of the quarterback. It just doesn't look right. It's exactly the case here. Great job getting to the back and taking him down for a loss.
Prescott from the gun on third down. And that is incomplete.
And at this stage of the game, it's both teams that are really seeing who can make the big play to swing the game in their favor. And this time, it's the defense. He's able to get his hands on it. Mike, I think they're lucky he wasn't able to get both hands on it, because it could have been even a bigger play. And this is what you want. I mean, you clearly have the advantage, but you want to continue to apply pressure. Can you score every time you get the ball? They're able to do that here. They tack on 3 and extend their lead.
Tracy now to return it. And he will only be able to muster the 20-yard line on that return.
At their own 20-yard line.
With the man out of Purdue, that's Tyrone Tracy. And he'll get about 6 out of that run before being forced out of bounds.
At the 26-yard line. It's a pickup of 6. Brings up second and 4.
So, from the 26-yard line, here's second and 4. Out of shotgun. It's Dark. The pressure gets there, and down he goes back inside the 20-yard line.
And it looked like that zone coverage had his head a little bit spinning there, Mike. I'm not sure he got a real clear picture of what the defense was giving him, and As a result, he holds the ball a little bit longer than he would have liked, and the defense is able to get home.
Tag. Cougar 19. Go.
Out of the gun. Third down. It's Dart. That's caught. Left side. It's complete. That's catch number 5 tonight, and it's good for a first down.
19 yards. And the Giants first down. First and 10 at the 37-yard line.
Throwing left side there, but it is incomplete.
I think the biggest issue and why they find themselves trailing in this game, Mike, has really just been the ups and downs of this passing game. At sometimes, he's highly accurate and efficient, but at others, he just misses too many easy throws. Question is, are they going to be able to overcome this quarterback inconsistency and pull this game out?
Here we go. 18, Pioneer. 19, Tiger. 19. They smash.
Dart going to throw here on second down. He'll find his tight end, Josh Oliver. And that'll go for a gain of 7. And it's going to set up third down.
So the hope is when you call these underneath drag routes, you're trying to have your tight end come out the backside of the defense in space. So when you put the ball on him early, it leads to big yards after the catch. In this case, they don't get the real big play they were hoping for, but they'll definitely take it.
Third down, 3 to go.
Go. 70 Timberwolves.
Throwing again, Dart. Open man, left side, he's got it. He's got a touchdown on the books from earlier, and that catch gets him a first down.
It just seems like whenever they need a big play on third down, you can almost guarantee that he's someone they're going to try to get the ball to. And certainly easy to see why. Clutch play by everyone involved and keeps the offense on the field.
From the 39, here's a first and 10.
18 Cardinal. 18 Cardinal.
Dart gonna throw it again. Open man downfield, it's Rice. And they're gonna be set up in the red zone. They've got it inside the 15. They get 25 on that connection. That's good for a Giants first down.
Ready. 60 Eagles. 60 Eagles. Huh.
To the air again goes Dart. Rush comes. They're setting up the screen. And he will score! Tyrone Tracy. Touchdown, Giants. Greg, sometimes we say it too often. That was an important drive. That one really felt important for them to edge a little bit closer.
Yeah, now the question is, Mike, yeah, the offense does their job, but can the defense get a stop? They've got to continue to get the ball back to their offense. Let them build on that previous drive because they've still got some work to do.
From the 6, here comes a return. He'll be out of bounds beyond the 20-yard line. Hill brought in motion. A first down throw for Prescott. His fullback releasing, and he's going to bring it in. After the catch, he gets that forward for a gain of 9.
So I don't think his fullback was his primary option on that play, but a really nice job by the quarterback working quickly through his progression, getting the ball down to his big fullback, and he's able to pick up a nice gain.
An enviable spot to operate from. Here's 2nd and inches. Here's a handoff out of the gun.
It's possible they could have tried to be a little bit more aggressive on 2nd down, knowing they had 3rd and inches in their back pocket. But I don't think anyone's going to complain. Pick up the 1st down, extend the drive, see if you can go score.
First down.
So, 1st and 10 here now at the 38.
Yeah, here we go. 47. Kill. 26.
Operating from the gun. Here's Dak. That's caught right side. It's the tight end Musgrave. And he'll be forced out of bounds.
It's a gain of 23 yards.
A gain there of 23 yards. That's good for a Dallas 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 40-yard line.
So we are through 3. And Sunday Night Primetime continues after this. They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10.
Yeah, here we go. 26.
4th quarter. They bring him down, but not until they get inside the 30-yard line. Nice chunk here in this good-looking drive. Pick up of 14 and a 1st down.
You know, there's all this talk, Mike, about the value of the run game in today's NFL. You know when the run game matters? It matters right now. 4th quarter, you've got the lead. Can you lean on your running back and offensive line to close this game out?
Yeah, here we go. 26.
And he'll get about 5.
And he's been on an absolute tear throughout this entire game, Mike. I mean, he's averaging over 10 yards per carry. And anytime you can run the ball with that explosiveness, it's just going to be hard to beat.
From the 20, here's 2nd down and 4.
Yeah, here we go. Kill. 26.
A handoff as they try to run it here. Maybe a couple there. It's 3rd down.
And with that run, Mike, even though it brings up 3rd down, it still keeps this offense in what they call a 50-50 downs. It means with the down and distance provided, you can call a run or a pass, and both are equal threats. And that's what makes it so hard for these defenses to defend those situations.
This crowd into it now as we get to 3rd down. From the shotgun, it's Dak. Nowhere to go. He is taken down. Deion Henley. He gets in to drop him for his 1st sack of the young season.
Brandon Aubrey on for the Cowboys field goal.
And this one, right down the middle. It's good. A big 3 points as they extend their fourth quarter lead.
So anytime an offense comes off the field after settling for 3, you always have to take the good with the bad. In order to get down there in field goal range, you had to do something positive to move the ball. But at the same time, how are we going to be able to finish these drives and convert for 6 the next time we get down there?
And he'll be out of bounds on the return. And the drive will begin there.
The Giants take over 1st and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
On the give, it's Tracy. And he's able to force his way through one man, but he can only muster about a yard on that play. 2nd down.
2 yards on the
Nice job by the running back making the first guy miss, but it's the pursuit by the entire defense. Even though he doesn't get him down on his first try, the rest of his guys are all rallying to the ball, and they bring him down for a short gain.
2nd down, 8 to go from the 28. On the ground, it's right back to Tracy. And he will pick up a 1st down up to the 37-yard line.
Well, here's where you really see the value of having a good run. 3rd and short, 4th and short. The ability to just keep it simple, win up front, turn around, hand the ball to your back, and to say, okay, more likely than not, we're going to get a fresh set of downs, maintain possession, and now continue to find opportunities to go generate points.
Line of scrimmage is the 37-yard line for 1st and 10. Throwing. Dart. Pass pulled in by Tracy. And he'll be brought down just shy of midfield. That screen goes for 12. And that's a 1st down.
And this is a tricky part of the game for any defense. You find yourself protecting a late lead, and the age-old question is, do you remain aggressive? Do you try to just keep the ball from being thrown over your head and make everything be tackled and played in front of you? That's what every defensive coordinator struggles with, so they can't get too soft here as they try to hold on to this lead here late.
To throw, it's Dart on 1st and 10. Crushed, it's incomplete. He did get the pass off, but he got drilled before he let it go.
The defense had their sights set on making a big play one way or another. First, it was the initial pressure. They thought they had the quarterback for a sack, but then they get their hands on the ball, and I think if you're this offense walking back into the huddle, Mike, an incomplete pass there is probably the best possible outcome.
On 2nd down, Dart. Under pressure, and he'll go down. They got him.
Sacks are drive killers. And again, sacks in my mind are a little more of a quarterback stat than they are an offensive line stat. You have to have a clock in your head to understand where the weakness of the protection is, where I got to go with the ball if I'm hot, and at the end of the day, just get the ball out of your hand.
They need one right now. 3rd and long. Out of the gun, here comes Dart. And that is incomplete.
And this is where the timing of these passing game, you see guys, they call it routes on air, Mike. During the course of the week, there's no defense, nobody playing on coverage, but it's the timing. It's be on time, get your depth, be where the quarterback expects you to be, because then when the game starts, things get sped up just a little bit more for the quarterback. And in this case, it's a perfect example. He's open, he tries to lead his guy, just puts a little too much in front of it.
The Giants sending out their punter. Will be forced to punt, trailing here in the fourth quarter. And this is going to work out just fine. Kick goes out of bounds at the 5-yard line. Drive will start on the ground, and he finds some space, tackled after a gain of 7 on first down.
8 yards on the pickup, brings up 2nd and 2 at the 13-yard line.
Here's 2nd and 2. A run. Here's the fullback, Burton. And it doesn't appear that he got to that first down marker. They'll only give him a yard, so it'll set up 3rd down.
And after that short run, puts them a little bit closer to the first down marker. And they're going to need to create more running room on the ground if they plan on extending this drive.
Third and a yard. A shotgun snap for Prescott. He'll swing this one. He's hit after the catch, and the ball comes free. And the defense is going to come up with it. Maybe the break they need here in the fourth quarter. And remember now, all turnovers have to be verified by a replay, so they might be taking a look at this one. And the Giants here will use the first of their timeouts as they'll discuss what's to come as 4th down is looming. Cowboys special teams unit heads out for the punt as they try to play the field position game here, protecting a fourth quarter lead. And he steps into this one, gets off a big kick, angled for the sideline.
The Giants take over 1st and 10 at their own 34-yard line.
Here is 1st and 10.
Here we go. 19-18.
Looking to throw. It's Dart. He'll swing this out wide to Tracy. And he'll only manage a couple of yards before he's out of bounds.
All right, so anytime you're facing the blitz, the best thing you can do as an offense is just get the ball out of your hand. Get into the hands of receiver, run after catch. In this case, nice job by the defense, rallying to the ball. Modest gain.
Here comes 2nd down.
19, let's go. 72.
A run straight ahead, and it's Scatterboo. And this defense up to the task there. Gain of just 2, and it's 3rd down.
That's a gain of 3. Now 3rd and 5.
So 2 minutes left to play in the second half. Greg and I back for the conclusion in a moment. Time now becoming a factor as we get to 3rd down.
60 Bison, 60 Bison.
They'll drop to throw. And that could be the dagger. intercepted. That's the safety, Jordan Whitehead.
I would love to see his weapons do a better job, Mike, especially in the middle of the field, getting open in these zones. I just feel like there's been tight coverage, a lot of little windows to throw through, and yes, anytime you turn the ball over, it's on the quarterback, but the rest of this supporting unit needs to do a better job helping.
This drive begins with a run by Harris. Into space. Inside the 30. And he will go all the way. Najee Harris. Touchdown, Cowboys.
And that should all but put this one away, Mike. And we've had some big plays throughout this game, but none bigger than that one right there. They score on the long touchdown, and that makes this a two-possession game here late.
And now, after the big play, got to cut that celebration short because they're going to stay out and go for two.
For the two-point conversion.
They'll try to pick this up with a run. And he is not going to get in. Stop on the try for two. The lead remains right where it is. So now, after the touchdown, out is Aubrey to kick this one away. Tracy now to return it. They'll get this up past the 20. That's where they'll set up shop.
The Giants take over first and 10 at their own 21-yard line.
Got it. Ready?
They'll come up for first and 10.
Ready? Cowboy 80. Go.
They'll run. And a nice run. Get them about 9. It'll bring up second down.
On the tackle. 10 yards on the pickup. It's second and inches.
They'll keep it on the ground. Ooh, some hitting going on now. He was rocked right at the line of scrimmage.
No gain on the play. Brings up third and
They'll stick to the ground.
And that's a heck of a run there on 3rd and 1. So often these backs, they're just thinking, all right, just get 1 yard, pick up the first down. But not this guy. He's thinking, I know where the marker is, but I'm going to pick up as many yards after that as I can. That's exactly what he does. Fresh set of downs.
One timeout at their disposal, but the more pressing need, they have to score twice. It's first and 10.
Panther 11. Panther 11.
Operating from the gun, it's Dart. That's 3. Third time tonight he's been intercepted. Picked off by Zion McCollum.
take over first and 10 at their own 40-yard line.
Everybody. Wide 80. 26.
Victory very much in sight now as they'll take a knee. So it's a win here for the visiting Cowboys. They get the victory here away from home to run their early season record to 2-0. So that'll do it for us. For Greg Olson and our terrific team behind the scenes, I'm Mike Tirico. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. Follow us on X at EA Madden NFL. With that, we say good night from New Jersey.
Waste of time.
You